Hello, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Dying Light 2. In this episode, we are going over a very fast, very simple, and incredibly easy method to find those uncommon tokens that you need. So, if you find yourself wanting to upgrade any of your crafting, you need to go ahead and get these infected trophy. Uncommon, especially early on, you'll find probably that the rare and unique you're not really needing, at least at the point in the game where I'm at. I have level 6 and level 2 in these, so 8 total, and I'm player rank 3. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And the huge thing that you need at this point in the game is these uncommon tokens. And so I came up with a pretty good way of getting them. So what you need to do is you need to sleep until daytime. I like to do it early in the day. So I'm going to sleep till night, and then I'm going to go back to bed until morning. And you will continue to make this more effective as you follow through with this process. So what you need to do is get to the point where you can either craft or buy Molotov cocktails and firecrackers or the bile. So if you come to these guys, these traders, you can get this meat bait and Molotovs. But, you know, if you can craft them, that's much better anyway for you. So I'm going to go ahead and buy all the alcohol I can, all the rags I can, because I think I have everything else that I need. And I might sell some things just to make this a little bit quicker. Actually, I'm going to keep these mines. You can see I have plenty of Molotovs. What I do need is more sound making things, but the mines do an excellent job. So anyway, we will just move along. And also for reference, if you're confused about what I'm talking about, this upgrade in the Craftmaster right here will make things like your medic kits do 125 at base. They are 50 with 4 seconds to apply. At tier 5 is what I have them at. They're 125 health, so more than double the health bonus, and 3 seconds to apply. And then the next level is 2 seconds to apply, so you're getting, you know, more than double the health in half the time. Much better. So without any further ado, we want to make sure this video is quick, easy, and simple.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
You can do this anywhere, by the way. It does not have to be the bazaar. And as you get more high level, you probably are going to want to do this in different locations. But the fundamental concept is that you want to have a quick and easy route to a place like one of these. Now you can get crafting parts from this one, and you can get valuables from this one. Doesn't matter. So far, the vast majority of them, not all of them, but the vast majority of them, this will work at. And you need to have some noise-making device, like firecrackers, as I have equipped right now, and Molotovs is the cheapest way to do it, okay? So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn my flashlight on, and, you know, during the daytime, all of the virals will come in here instead of being out. So what we're going to do is we're going to chuck a firecracker as close to this door as we can, and then we're going to go inside. You have to have that message for them to all get peeved off. And now, don't worry if you get hit a little bit. Now what we do is we swap over to our Molotovs. We back a little bit away from the door, and we chuck them in. And you can also do a nade if you want. This will help speed this up. Now, you just see we wiped out a absolute ton of these guys. And I'm going to throw another Molotov in there. And the reason that I say that this gets more effective as you go on is because the number of, like, the amount of damage that you're going to be doing with each Molotov will go up a lot. So already my Molotovs are doing better. And then if you get somebody that's over here or you don't really have any noisemakers, you can always smack them. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go equip those mines. As I mentioned earlier, these are also pretty good for making noise. And so what you need to do is chuck it down right about there. And then you want to back up. Yep, because that's going to detonate as soon as one gets close enough to it. Or you can actually enrage them and then back off. It's gonna go off in a second. Come on. There we go. Oh, well. That did detonate, which we weren't exactly wanting to have happen on our faces, but no big deal. And then you're gonna keep just chucking some Molotovs in here. And again, as you have more noise-making devices, firecrackers and other things, firecrackers are the best for sure. You're gonna have better results for this process. If you have the bile, that will work as well. And now you're saying, okay, well, I'm killing things, which is great, but why do I care? You get these virals, which are in here. And again, so as I creep in there, the trick is you have to keep creeping in. I'm gonna stay away from the door for a second, just because I don't want to get burned. But as you keep creeping in, it draws the aggro of all of the guys near the door, once you've woken them up. Now you can see I'm scanning. There is one guy alive to our left side, but for the most part, they are all gone. Now I'm gonna push through here, and I'm gonna take a couple of hits. Again, like, this isn't a big deal, because when you sleep, you will restore your health. Now, I can start looting all of these corpses. That's one uncommon trophy. We did get one earlier, so we're at 2. That's a rare. So 1 rare, 3 uncommon. 2 rare, 3 uncommon. 4 uncommon. 2 rare, 4 uncommon. Another uncommon. That's 5 uncommon. 6 uncommon. 7 uncommon, right? 8 uncommon. 9 uncommon. So we have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 3 rare, 9 uncommon so far. Bunch of scraps too, that's nice, and some luxury items to help us buy more of the stuff to keep going. In some of these runs that you will do, you'll make up to 2k. I've had, my highest run so far was 2k, and my lowest run was around 200. Okay, that's 10 uncommon, 11 uncommon, with 2 or 3 rares. I think 3 rares, right? Okay, 12 uncommon. And now I could stop here. I think there's a bunch of stuff that actually... Oh, there is a zombie still up, I think. Yeah. So there is a zombie still up. We didn't get them all. But I also only brought, like, 2 firecrackers. 1 or 2 firecrackers. And now you can keep running through here. Oh, there are some zombies up there. But anyway, so you can do this as much as you want. All you need to do now is go back to the bazaar, and your mission is to keep upgrading those Molotovs. And if you have firecrackers, those too. I don't have the recipe for them yet. But yeah. And as you do this, you'll get around 11 to 15 uncommons each time, and between 2 and 5 rares every time. So, that is not bad. Now I'm gonna go show you guys. Come back in here.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Looking for work by any chance?
I think we didn't get that much in valuables. Probably around 400 if I had to guess. 200 in valuables. So, we can, you know, buy some alcohol or something like that. But the big thing is that now we have 17 uncommon trophies, so we could upgrade our Molotovs yet again if I wanted to take the time to do that. So, we're also getting rares in this process. We're getting a lot of uncommons. And again, this can happen all over the map. The best thing to do is find a safe zone nearby. So probably, you know, having something like this windmill here and then the loot source here is good. If you really want to find the crafting materials, though, that's this spot that I've been going to is pretty effective for that. So you head from the bazaar down to the street to this Forsaken loot source right here. And if you want to, you can also do the safe zone. The reason I'm going from the bazaar is because you can buy the alcohol for crafting more Molotovs if that is something that you need. And also, a nice thing to do. Now, let's say I bought all the alcohol, which I did do in the store. I bought all the scrap that I did. I've cleared out that nest. All I need to do, sleep. In this process, it heals me as well. And then coming back awake in the morning, the zombies will all be refreshed. The shops will be refreshed. And actually, when you sleep tonight, they will also refresh. So you can kind of cheat the system. And we could buy a Molotov if we want. We have $500 now. We are going to instead... Oh, actually, so we made 500 because we went to 0. So I'm gonna buy the scraps and the rags. I have tons of oxidizers, so I don't need those. And I will buy one DIY nade. Or actually, I'll buy all of them because they make a lot of noise that we can use to attract the guys. So now I'm gonna just prove to you guys that this is a repeatable and quick thing. I'm not doing this very fast. I'm trying to explain the steps and show the concept. But it is very easy to do this quickly. So we can come out here. I went out the wrong door, but that's fine. Should just be able to run around. And we're gonna head back to the location that we were interested in before. I went the wrong way. Sorry about that. Oh, and then I went the worst way around, but. Alright. We're back on track. We should have come out this front door and made it a lot quicker. And so this is a really rapid method. It took a couple of minutes the first time that we went over, but it does not need to be so slow. It can be as quick as we make it. And it's also nice because these survivors here will go kill any of the virals that spawn from the noise. So keep in mind here, if you're in the street and you throw stuff, it will start making noise that draws in virals out here. But if you're inside, it will start triggering the virals that are in here. So what you can do if you don't have firecrackers is chuck this nade in and then just crouch right there. And what did that do? It woke them all up. They're gonna come try to find us. We chuck our Molotov. I might chuck another one. And make sure you kind of stay back away from the door just a little bit. It doesn't have to be crazy. But otherwise, you will hit the top of the door frame and burn yourself. So that is just a word of caution. And again, so I'm going to check this nade. I'm going to crouch inside. It creates a lot of noise. It's going to pull all the aggro from in here. If you see this message that I'm seeing in the middle, then you're inside the zone, and it's going to be making people mad at you, which is a good thing. And I accidentally primed that nade, so I'm just going to go inside. I shouldn't have primed that nade. I was trying to throw a Molotov. And now you might be wondering, oh, why are you not like at this little crouching point and throwing the Molotov? It won't let you. You cannot throw the Molotov when you're crouched in the hiding position. It's not possible. And again, you can also make this a much more effective method, much cheaper, if you're not just like spamming Molotovs or something like that. I'm not doing this very effective in terms of cost. I am just trying to show the concept. But I will show later on a much... So, look at that. Just a few seconds. There is 2 zombies over there and 1 over there. You can easily just peek in, draw that guy over. And if you don't want to waste a molly, you can sometimes wait for them to get close. I'm gonna smack him with a Molotov though. Oh, and see, there's the burning of yourself. But it makes it very quick, very easy, and very simple to do. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helped you out, don't be afraid to smash that like button. It's free to you. Subscribe to the channel. That's also free. And I will be posting updates on this as well as methods to get and farm other resources as time goes on. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and see you next time.